What's going on, guys? Your boy TMT0023 back at it again with another video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the top 5 best zombies maps of all time. Before we get into today's video, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It only takes a second, so please take this time right now to subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And I ain't gonna waste y'all's time. Let's get straight into today's video. So coming in at our number 5 spot, guys, we have Buried. Buried is just an amazing map. It's literally an amazing map. There are so many things to do. You have the chalk drawings that you can go on the wall, that every single time you write on one, you get 1,000 points. Until you do the 5th and final one, you will get 2,000 points. That just confirms you have every chalk drawing on the wall, which is a free 1,000 points if you really think about it. There's Leroy the Giant. He can help build things for you, like the trample steam and the head chopper and all sorts of stuff, which is amazing. They have the new Wonder Weapons, the Ray Gun Mark II. It's the only map where every single person in that game can get a Ray Gun Mark II. You have the Paralyzer, which those Wonder Weapons are just great. And that's minus the bank. There's the witches. If you kill all of them, you get free perk. You know, it's amazing. There's nothing else there's nothing literally bad about this map. And it's so easy to get to high rounds, so you don't have to worry about, making sure that, hey, we need to have a base set up and everything. Just camp at Juggernog, stay there. Especially even if you're with your friends, just stay at Juggernog. And if y'all want to make it even further, like into the 50s or 60s or whatever, however you want to make it, or whatever you want to make it to, build trample steam, build a head chopper, and all sorts of stuff. Get all the buildables done, and seriously, as long as y'all keep picking them up, it's literally the easiest high round strategy in this game. And Buried overall is just a great map. It's a great atmosphere. And that comes in at number 5. Now, coming in at our number 4 spot, guys, we have Draenor. Now, I know in a lot of y'all's minds, I'm ranking this pretty low. But let me just explain. Let me explain it, alright? So, we can all agree that the bows they're great. And this map is just awesome. The atmosphere is even better. These atmospheres are just going to keep getting better and better. There's so much things to do here, too. You feed 3 dragons, so you can get the Wrath of the Ancients, which is this bow right here that I have in my hands. And then you can upgrade to get the wolf bow, the void bow, the fire bow, the lightning bow. And it's awesome. You can build a shield, and the Easter eggs is not that bad either. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the easiest Easter eggs in the game. And the boss fight is just even better. And this map is just a masterpiece, all of it together. Like, almost nothing will top this map besides the other 3 I put in front of it. This map is just amazing, and honestly, in my opinion, arguably one of the greatest maps of all time, if not arguably kind of the greatest. But like I said, I have 3 others that I think are a little better than this one. But overall, this map is a great map, and it comes in at number 4. In at our number 3 spot, guys, we have Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil is just a map where it will never get old, it will never get boring, and I will always be in the mood to play it. This map, when it first came out, I was not feeling this map. This map was like, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little iffy. It's not really what I expected for the first map when Black Ops 3 came out. But all of a sudden, when we started learning the Easter eggs, the Apothecon Servant, the high round strategy, the Silver Protector, the Zombie Shield, and even just the side things like, a free Gobblegum, a Margwa hat, and upgrading the little Arnie's. This map is just literally perfect. Like, basically perfect. It's literally as close as it gets to perfect. This map it never gets old. That's why I put this above Draenor. Like, I could play this every single day if I wanted to. Draenor just gets a little older. It gets a little boring after a while, in my opinion. But this map, it is top tier in the beast mode. Literally, they brought back the beast mode, which reminds me a lot of the Afterlife and Mob of the Dead, which makes it even better. And everything is just, it comes together. It makes sense. The Easter egg is a little iffy. I think the Easter egg could be a little better, but it's not bad. I'd much rather play the Draenor Easter egg over the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. But the thing about the Shadows of Evil Easter egg, it's quicker, and it just suits the map more. But there's also more positives in Shadows of Evil compared to Draenor. So, nope, I love this map. It's a great map. Comes in at number 3. In at our number 2 spot, guys, we have Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is literally, in my opinion, like it's it. Like, I don't think anything will ever top it. It had to come down to like little needy picks to literally put this map not at number 1. This map is just flawless. It's the same thing as Shadows of Evil. I could play this every single day. And it's on Alcatraz, which everybody knows, or if you don't know, Alcatraz is a prison in the middle of the ocean, and it looks exactly like this too. It looks like almost layout by layout. This is what it looks like, and the things I love about Mob, the atmosphere is by far the best atmosphere out there. Like, literally, this is it. The story is great, and that's one thing that I love about Mob of the Dead. We were introduced to new characters we never heard of before, and they made the story like almost perfect. Like, it is insanely crazy how good they made this story. The story of this map is literally awesome. Not only that, there's the Blundergat, and that thing is freaking insane. You can upgrade it all this like Vitrolic Withering, Acid-Gat, whatever you want it to be. Basically, has like 3 different variations. You have the Death Machine, which obviously it's a whatever gun, but it's a cool gun to see and have in your hands. The Pack Punch, how to get the Pack Punch, like you making all the plane, building the plane, getting all the parts stuff, like that it's so fun to do. It's literally like the most intriguing and most fun way to actually get to a Pack a Punch. I love it, and that's minus talking about the most overpowered melee weapon in the game, the Golden Spork. The Golden Spork is literally like the best melee weapon of all time, apart from specialist weapons and like BO3. That's not really included with that. But an OG melee weapon, yes, the Golden Spork is by far the coolest and most overpowered thing, and nice till round 30, and it's amazing. Minus the Afterlife. This is what started the Afterlife, and the Afterlife is amazing too. So this comes in at number 2. Now, coming in at number 1 on our top 5 best zombies maps of all time, we have Origins. Origins is as good as it gets, y'all. This is as good as it gets. This is, in my opinion, the perfect zombies map. Nothing will beat this. You have 4 elemental staffs that are just godlike. Like, you will not die with them. Now, I understand there's a lot of people out there that much rather have the bows over the staffs, but the only thing that made the staffs better, in my opinion, is the void bow's a little iffy. I know a lot of people's eyes, the wind staff's a little iffy, but I much rather have a wind staff over a void bow. So, not only that, but you're on a World War II battlefield, or a World at War battlefield, and you have all the perks in the game too, the generators, you have the challenges, the Easter egg, you upgrading the staffs, and it's just perfect. Everything just comes together, and that's minus the G strikes. You have G strikes. You have they're basically like little like summonings like of the planes that are in the sky, and they drop bombs on where you threw the G strike, and it's just perfect. And that's minus you getting in the robots. You have these huge ass robots that are literally towering anything you could imagine in this game. You have to watch, like, and like you have to get in their boot to get a wind staff part, or you need to watch that you don't get stepped on. It's just great. This map is just, nothing gets better. Nothing gets better than this. And even little side things, like I said, or if we're including the elemental knife, which is also a side thing. I know that's not in Black Ops 3, but that thing is also insane. My second favorite melee weapon of all time, easily. And the Iron Fist. I can go on and on about this map. This map is just perfect, and I'm sorry, it comes in at number 1.